first round is all about history, as in historical events, not the thing your dad wipes from the computer every morning. Archaeologists are constantly trying to date things, and maybe if they lost the cardigan and sandals, they'd have more luck. In 1582, Italian scientist Lilius released the Gregorian calendar we still use today. Lilius worked tirelessly on his creation for 10 years, 28 hours a day, 9 days a week. Father of medicine, Hippocrates diagnosed illness by tasting the bodily fluids of his patients. Whoa. He would taste their earwax, their urine, their snot and their pus, which is also how he came up with a recipe for Marmite. OK, let's get started. Here are some questions. Mount Rushmore is one of America's most famous landmarks, but can you tell me which 4 people are featured on it?
Oh. It's presidents, isn't it?
President? Speak up, I don't think they all heard you.
It's DMX.
No one thinks DMX is on Mount Rushmore. Sandy doesn't know what a DMX is.
No.
OK, next question. In 1982, the Ubra Blanca became a national hero in Cuba. Fidel Castro claimed the Ubra Blanca showed the superiority of communism. All I want to know is, what is the Ubra Blanca?
It sounds like a lovely white wine to me.
This is a person.
Oh, no, I want to know what it was.
Siri, Ubra Blanca.
Look, my client...
Turning it off. Oh, why have you got 2 phones? I guess one for business. One for business, one for bitches. I'm all right.
That's another thing Big Narstie and I have got in common, so...
Wouldn't be the Big Fat Quiz without the children of Mitchellbrook Primary School. They're acting out a historical event. Take a look, tell me what they're doing. It's pretty cute.
This has taken ages. This is too expensive. Zitalo, what do we do? Let's dig under the water. Bonjour. Hello, Nathan. Connected to Europe forever.
I mean, it's just adorable.
It'll be much less sweet after Brexit, won't it, that?
Horribly poignant ending.
Yes. Take a look at this vintage news report. All I want to know is, what are these people talking about?
No, I didn't find it terribly easy. Yes, I think they'll be all right when we get used to them. They'll be lighter to carry around. I don't think it's as difficult as I thought it might be. It wasn't so bad.
Well, I don't like them very much. This little one is too small and light, but I'm not very keen on the other 2.
One would hope that it would be the non-event of 1970 and 1971.
Wow. If I'd ever met that man, I'd have turned. He was sexy, wasn't he?
I mean, he was, yeah, magnetic. Look at him now.
Look at that.
Is that Carry On film?
That was the news.
Peggy Mitchell was buff, did you say?
Peggy Mitchell was like the UK's Pamela Anderson.
Yeah, she was hot.
Shamonin.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, a good point, well made. OK, so what were they talking about in that news report?
We're going to win.
We got this.
OK.
1971. I wasn't even in the world. I was in my dad's pool bag. I wasn't even...
You said you were in your dad's ball bag.
I wasn't even in the world yet.
When?
71.
Weren't you?
No, man. I was in my dad's ball bags, just like shooting out with the rest of the sperm.
Imagine,
you know what I mean?
imagine the size of your dad's balls.
So you can't have that. I wasn't alive then. I know who Alexander the Great was.
Because you were at primary with him.
It's confusing history and memory.
Yeah. OK, now, next question. We're over to the star of Mrs. Brown's Boys, Brendan O'Carroll. Take a look.
Hiya, Jimmy. Now, I played a famous Queen of Dublin, Mrs. Brown. Hello, Jimmy, you're a very bold boy. But I'm here to ask you about another Mrs. Brown, Queen Victoria. She married Prince Albert in 1840. But what tradition did she start on her wedding day?
It's going to be like rice.
Like rice?
Yeah, you know.
Oh, throwing rice.
As opposed to the buffet.
She looks like she's got a face that's been hit by quite a lot of rice.
The rice.
Some of it's still in the tin.
Do you know what she said about her honeymoon night?
Go on, what did she say?
It was most gratifying.
Prince Albert was he was famously the Prince Albert of Prince Albert fame.
Yes, yeah, indeed.
No, he wasn't.
Yes.
He's got his old knob.
So why people call the Prince Albert the Prince Albert?
It's called the Prince Albert because he had a Prince Albert because he was very well endowed and he had to strap it to his leg to not get in the way when he was riding.
What?
That's why he had the Prince Albert.
But, like, if he got an erection midway through the day, did
he
his
would
leg
just go, whoa!
Hello.
Hang on, Victoria, we're up.
But who rides a horse, like, forward on the end of your dick, anyway?
This boy. OK. So you ready for some answers? Of course you are. I asked you which 4 people are depicted on Mount Rushmore. What did you all put?
Roosevelt, Lincoln, yeah,
So,
Washington, Jefferson.
Yep, and DMX.
DMX!
What you really want?
What you really want?
What do you really want?
OK, David and Frank, did you get this?
We've got Washington, Lincoln, Jefferson, Roosevelt. Everybody's talking about pop music.
OK, well, everyone got that right. Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt and Lincoln. Yes. There they are.
I always think
Go on.
that on the other side of Mount Rushmore, there might be 4 rock presidents bending over, sticking their heads through Mount Rushmore.
Actually, the other side looks like this. I can show you.
Is that Bruce Willis?
I asked you about the Ubra Blanca. Did you know what the Ubra Blanca was?
We went with cigar, but I thought it might be something to do with, like, Blanca is white, so I did think it may be white wine, but we decided they don't really drink white wine, so we just thought cigar because...
Cigar. It's a good guess, because it's Cuban. It's absolutely wrong. Well, now, David and Frank, normally I would just read your answer and know what you put, but you've just done some shapes.
Why don't you just... if you tell us the answer, then we'll tell you what our answer is.
We actually drew the object.
Yeah. No, we went for white cigar.
Because
we went for white as well and cigar.
OK, what have you got? Big Narstie, Katherine?
The Cuban regime and also Che Guevara's cousin.
Yep.
OK, well, they're both wrong. So you're double wrong. It was, in fact, a cow. It was a cow that produced an awful lot of milk. And
Oh, he loved milk.
That is true. Castro was obsessed, so obsessed with milk, the Americans tried to poison him in his daily milkshake.
Swear down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me that when we were working up the score?
The children of Mitchellbrook Primary School did a lovely play for us.
They were terrific.
What were they acting out? Sandy?
Building the Channel Tunnel.
Of course, the right answer. Did you get this, Katherine, Big Narstie?
The Channel Tunnel for the Eurostar, Disney.
Yeah, Disneyland Paris, homie. Je m'appelle and all of that. Croissants.
That's where it leads.
Je m'appelle, all of that, croissants. I mean, if you don't speak French, that will have been lost on you, but wow. What the journey he took us on. Frank, what have you got?
Well, we put Channel Build. That used to be...
It was called the Channel.
Yeah.
Did they call it Channel?
It was called the Channel, yeah.
It was, yeah.
Why is that?
Well, it's quite complicated. It's channel and tunnel.
Sacre bleu.
I showed you some vintage news reports. I asked you what everyone was talking about. Oh, no. Katherine, Big Narstie, your answer was...
Ball bags.
Yeah.
Ball bags?
Well, you know, it was a joke at first because Big Narstie was not born, neither was I, in 1971. We were in our father's respective ball bags. But then the women were talking about carrying things, and they think it was better than they thought it would be, and how to lift them. And then we thought, ball bags. This might be about ball bags.
Sandy Joe, what have you got?
We went with decimalisation because that is the correct answer.
It is.
Yes.
You're absolutely right.
What?
Instead of P, we used to have D, and D was denarius, which is the original Roman coin that's...
I always wondered that. You're a genius.
She's a genius, but she didn't know about that fucking cow, though,
No,
did she? We lost
You don't know nothing about no Cuban cows.
No.
Yeah.
OK, so Brendan O'Carroll asked you what wedding tradition Queen Victoria started. What did you put?
We thought it was maybe throwing rice.
Like, well, apparently that's an old thing from the Middle Ages and it represents fertility. The rice actually represents the...
Oh, you're joking.
Yeah.
Imagine if you came and it was confetti. It'd be marvellous.
Is that
I bet you when clowns ejaculate, that's what happens.
It was the cow.
That'd be a great Channel 5 documentary when clowns ejaculate.
So I can tell you it's not the confetti. That was an old thing from the Middle Ages. So what did you put, Katherine, Big Narstie?
Wow.
What have you done to Big Narstie? Also, why doesn't he make any noise when he laughs? I mean, I realise I'm on the other end of that spectrum. I make too much noise when I laugh, but that was it's just a wobble when you laugh.
For some reason, he's laughing at the thought of a Cuban cow ejaculating, and I don't...
Look, he's
That is
gone.
pretty...
Do you remember before he started laughing when he had eyes? He used to have eyes. Oh, there they are again.
No, but you can see them from the tears.
I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry.
Big Nasty. You know that cows are female, right?
No, they've gone again.
He is making a noise now, though. It's kind of like...
Oh, that was good, that was good, that was good.
I have no idea what was funny about that, but something happened. OK, what did you put,
It's
Katherine?
not that funny. Rice tastes a lot better than what actually comes out. I moved to change it.
Stay away from sugar puffs and asparagus.
Please.
Right, what does sugar puffs do?
Eat sugar puffs for 2 weeks and go for a wee, you'll understand.
Have you eaten sugar puffs for 2 weeks?
David, you don't get a figure like that not eating sugar puffs for 2 weeks. That's a man that's lived on sugar puffs.
Yeah, it must have been an extraordinary piss as well.
Katherine, Big.
The big man pointed out that Queen Victoria couldn't leave the country to go on honeymoon, could she? So she started the tradition of lifting the veil and then shagging at home.
Why couldn't she leave the country?
Because she had to be queen.
Because the film on Channel 4, when they wanted to go, she's like, I have to look after the country. So we'll just stay in bed for a couple of more days.
Yeah, yeah.
And she was getting that work.
I mean, that...
Staycation.
I'm going to say wrong on a number of levels. A, she could leave the country, and B, no.
Can I just say that Big Nasty is actually right? Because what happened was he wanted to go on honeymoon for several weeks and go to Germany, and she said, I have to stay and be queen, and they had 2 days in Windsor Castle instead.
Well, the unfortunate thing is that is not the answer to a question that we had in the quiz.
But it was the answer to the question in life.
Sandy, Joe, what have you put?
Well, Sandy wrote this, wearing white.
It's absolutely the right answer. It's a lace white wedding dress. Yes, correct. There she is. OK, so at the end of the first round, the scores are Sandy and Joe have 7 points, Katherine and Big Nasty have 5, David and Frank have 6.